Guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to episode 7. Now what you're seeing here is we have stripped down the full front of this VW Caddy in the last episode. If you haven't seen it, go and check out episode 6, and replaced the oil cooler, oil filter housing, because we had a major coolant leak coming from the seal of the oil filter housing. Now this video, we're going to get this Caddy started up.
Hey boys and girls, welcome back to another video. Now we are on episode 7. Episode 6 we stripped down the front end of the Caddy and we got that oil cooler replaced. But today we're going to start the engine. And either it's going to leak and be pissing out coolant, or it's not going to leak and it's going to be pissing out oil. And if it's not pissing out any of them, then we have fixed the second or first problem, coolant related issue on this Caddy van. And it'll be an absolute milestone. We've had 6 episodes of trying to find out where the frig this leak's coming from. I thought I fixed it with some pipes and it wasn't the pipes. It must be the oil cooler, oil filter housing. So let's get it started up. Bearing in mind, she will still be a bit smoky. She likes to have 20 fags a day, this one. She's a smoky character. Let's get started. Let's have a look. Let's hope for no leaks. I am praying for no leaks. In fact, drop me a comment down below before we start this next piece and tell me, is it going to be leaking or not leaking? Your bets are in. Let's get cracking. It's a wee bit sunny today, so you'll have to mind the light. Let's go. I'm not hopeful. Pools of water so far. But I tell you what, she's smoking the arse off her. Any leaks? She's a little bit clunky. And I'm pretty sure that's all just water from last night. I am pretty sure that is what we call nailed it. But she's looking smoky still. She smells a bit funky. She's struggling. Got any lights? No leaks, oh boys. No leaks. Come on. Right, that's the first problem sorted. She's kicking out a hell of a lot of smoke though. Only on idle and only when I rev it. Gotta be an injector. So the only thing I've got on the dash is a light bulb, and I don't know where that is yet. I need to check that. I think it's a side light, but I'll have to have a look at that. I have just put the 2 bulbs in the back. I will show you in a minute. She's very lumpy, but she sounds great. She purrs, but she just runs very, very lumpy. It's got to be that injector. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let her cool down. Right, I'm going to get it to temperature first, make sure it remains temperature. I'm going to let it cool down, then I'm going to get the code reader on. I'm going to scan the codes scan the injectors. It's not scan the injectors, what the hell am I talking about? I'm going to read the injector values as I start the van up, and hopefully that'll give me a little bit of an insight. Let's just check. Oh shit, I forgot the cables come off the door. What an absolute idiot. I need new cable for that. If anyone's got a cable for a Caddy door and they want to send it out to me to save me a couple of squids, drop me a message on YouTube, hit me up on Instagram, send me a message. Let's see if we're still leaking or not. Right, any leaks? Doesn't look like it at the minute. What my plan is, I'm going to turn it round, the van round, and then I'll be able to see on the other side of the drive if it's actually leaking or not, because there'll be a wet patch. Whereas I've done a fair bit of work on the drive here, bearing in mind that board's been underneath it the whole time, but that smell, it's got to be the injectors, it has to be. If you guys know what it is, if you think it's the injectors, but I put a post on short on and the injector values looked alright, so I don't know maybe if it's glow plugs, if there's a set of glow plugs in these 1.6 engines that need to be looked at as well, because if they've got glow plugs or spark plugs, I don't know if they do, I ain't got a clue about engines. But she's settling down now. I'm just going to get her to temperature because I really want to. She purrs. She's a really nice van. Really nice van. While we're doing it then, there's the parts in the back, front bumper, that's going to get sanded and more than likely painted. I've got the crash bar in there somewhere as well, over there. That's going to get put back on in the next 10-15 minutes once I know that she's definitely not leaking. Still needs to scrub inside, you know, she's still looking a little bit tired, a little bit, you know, needs a good little scrub here and there. No, that isn't the floor, I need to find out what that is. I think that's the oven cleaner that I put. Chowed out handbrake. But I watched a lad on DTE, he uses truck cleaner, so I'm going to get some truck cleaner on it. He seemed to put that on his silver caddy, a lad called Nathan from DTE, and it looked absolutely spanking, so I'll probably do exactly the same thing as what he's done. So let's get this up to temperature, let's hope it stays at temperature and doesn't start overheating. It's got coolant in the system, so hopefully it might just need topping up maybe. I'll probably have to keep an eye out on that. Although I did put about 4 litres in, so it should be okay. And then what I need to do, really need to do, is get it on the auto and let's have a look and see what we've got. But that light should be out now because I've got 2 new LED light bulbs in the back. Maybe the non-genuine, non-VW ones, which I did buy off eBay, that said they were VW genuine. So, and I forgot to say, the mic quality is not the greatest on the video, so I do apologise, and it will get better. I've just picked up a DJI mic. So while we're waiting for this to get to temperature, the door cable. I think there's a problem in the door card. I don't know if it's the cable. I think the cable's a little bit too slack if you've seen the last video, so I think I probably need to disassemble this and hopefully there's just a cable I can replace on the door card, because yeah, I can't get out the door now without putting the window down and opening it that way. Right, while you're still loading, one more check. Always check for leaks. Always check, and triple check again. Again, still no leaks at the minute. I have got this plug. This is the ambient temperature sensor that I put in. Again, I just need to put that back up. I need to wrap it up with some more tape, and I need to get that black little bit of covering all the way to there to protect that. That's it's fine where it is. This plug, I have no idea what it's for. I'm assuming it might have been for a spotlight that was down in the grill at some point. Again, I have no idea. See, she's ticking over, but there's a smell. There's a real burny type of smell coming from that exhaust. And a little bit of smoke, as you can see. But she's ticking over beautifully now, so it's got to be injector related. These are the lights I've showed you. I've still got to tidy them up a little bit. Oh, you can see they're on. Got them in there. Need to just clean some of that sealant and stuff off there, but LED lights look really nice. How much were them? £8. Bargain hunter. Bargain. But the Wobbly-mobile is starting to look half decent. I'm still on the lookout for some alloy wheels.
I don't know, guys, if I can get a pair of 17s and a pair of 18s on here. I don't know if you're allowed to do that. If you are allowed to do that, let me know, because I've seen some 17 wheels exactly the same as these ones, but I didn't want to buy them just in case. Let's check that temperature. She's still not risen. She's not even moved there, boys. That can't be right, can it? That doesn't feel right. I'm a little bit concerned now, because that temperature dial's just not going up. Maybe it needs to drive. Can't drive it with no front end on, though, can we? Or can we? Oh, she started going up. That's definitely an improvement. Oh, it's just moved. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't have timed that any better. I think I'll just wait until she gets to 90 degrees, leave her running for a little bit, if that's the case. But we won't get too excited until we get the result we want. Let's not jinx it in any way. Right, shout out to you guys. Is anybody got a Caddy or VW in the northeast that has access to that VCDS software? I don't mind paying you to use it. I just really need to find out what the frig is happening with these door locks. I've heard that they might need coding in or something, control module coding in. I haven't got a clue. I'm a techie. If I had access to the software, I could have a look at it. But yeah, if anybody knows about it, or in the northeast and you know about these doors and this locking system or control modules or whatever, give me a shout, drop me a message either on here or on Instagram. I'll get hold of you somehow. Come and give me a hand. You know, if you got a business and you do it, get a free shout out. Get a shout out on the videos. They ain't going far, but the Caddy boys love it and the VW boys love it. So yeah, if you've got one, come and help me, because I haven't got a clue about these control modules. So temperature's slowly going up now, which is nice, but I'm still getting cold air out of here, and I wasn't getting cold air before. But again, I'm just not sure that's because I'm not driving it, maybe. Whereas temperature's starting to creep up, which is quite good. So yeah, we'll just keep it running, keep it going. Honestly, I don't think you understand how good this feels. Strip down the front end, get the bloody oil colour changed, and get it back done from a guy who works in IT. Right guys, we've hit temperature. I am classing that as an absolute win-win. We've hit temperature, 90 degrees. I don't know whether we're staying stable. We have got cold air coming out the vents. I'm not entirely sure what that could be. Is it... Shit, I've just lost some money. Is it an airlock in the cooling system? I have no idea. But on another positive note, I've just found £3 down the side of the seat, so it's technically not £900. It's 897. So I think just for that we should smash that like button, hit that share button, and hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching, guys. This is just a quick little video to get you out during the weekend. Keep you going, that little teasers, eh? Anyway, we'll be back on next week with another video. Trying to put 2 out a week. That'd be ideal, wouldn't it?